was not there. Few one or two were absent also. But we'll quickly see that what we have gone through. So if we go to basics, first of all, when we see, I think this we have learned, right? We have seen what is communicate. What do you mean by communicate? Communicating means to express, not to impress. So when you want to say something, how you are saying that, to whom you are saying that is important. Correct? So you need to express somebody what you want to say. That is called communication. Communicate. Next is attitude. Attitude is of the belief. That means what you have within inside has to come out in the proper way. Okay, so no self-doubt within yourself. Whatever you are, whatever as a human being you are, has to come out in a proper way. Then we come overcome fear. Overcome fear is by the repetition. How you can overcome your fear? By repetition. The more you practice, the more you continue saying, communicating to people, your fear goes away. See, today you are almost very much experienced that you can come and present yourself. A lot of people, I remember on the first half or first days, were hesitating to come and speak. But I think today people are a bit confident to do that. So you have to remove the fear, and for that repetition is done. Then practice every possible moment which you have with your time throughout the day. You need to repeat, practice. Every moment you get a time, you should keep on practicing. Clear till now? Communication is what you think you can avoid. So sometimes when we think that, but you know, when we think something and we express something else, so it is not always we are able to match. That is why it says, but always end up doing. You cannot avoid any communication. If you want to say something to somebody, you should have a plan. You should know what to say and how to say to the person, and you should not avoid that. Just see, it is what? It is better to speak and be disagreed or debated on. Please don't debate with somebody. It is better that you speak. You speak out, you tell, you ask, you clear your doubts, you know what you want to know. Speak, and don't be disagreed. No, you are wrong. Don't go for the debating. Because somebody who is training you or teaching you is expected that he knows the subject. That is why he is teaching or training you. So you can always discuss, but don't go for a debate. Debate is not welcome. Rather than be silent and misunderstood. If you remain in this class, if you remain silent, if you do not speak, then what happens is, I sometimes misunderstand that might be my students are not understanding. Or sometimes you also misunderstand me. Whatever I want to say, you are not able to understand. So it is better that you speak and you ask. Any questions you have, you keep on asking and clear your doubts. Communication is not what happens to us, but what we can cause to happen. So, however, when you are saying something, it depends how you are saying to the person, what you are saying to the person. Because unless and until you are able to communicate a person, you will not be able to make him understand what you are wanting. Say for example, if I say, Shantanu, please go and bring a glass of water. Or Shantanu, please go and bring some blank sheets of water, blank sheets of paper. So if Shantanu has understood, why? Because I have communicated him clearly and properly. But if I say him, bring some clear sheets of paper, so you don't know whom I am saying. I am not specifying any particular person. I am just saying, when I am specifying somebody, that Shantanu, then Shantanu understands that I am telling Shantanu to go and bring the pieces of paper. Blend. What is a blend? You know, when we mix two types of tea in the house, dust tea and leaf tea, and it becomes a flavor when you mix both of them. So it is, blend is basically a mixture. Okay? So thought and expression. So what you are thinking and what you are expressing, when you combine both of it, then it becomes a perfect communication. So if I am thinking that I want to tell Kabir that Kabir come and present here, so my expression should be in that way. I cannot expect by thinking and not expressing. Yeah, I am thinking that Kabir should come, but I am not expressing, I am not telling him. So how will he understand? True? If I want Shanku to come here, then I will have to tell Shanku, Shanku, please come here. So if I am thinking, I have to express in that, so that anybody can understand. That is the perfect way of communication. Communication is to not only how we express, but also how others see me is very important. It is not only about expression, how I express, what is my body language, how I am standing, what is my posture, what is the language I am using, what is the volume I am using, what are the words I am using to communicate, it also depends on that. So when you are telling somebody when you are communicating to somebody, they are looking at you, they are watching you, they are watching your clothes, they are watching your attire, they are watching your way of talking, everything you are being watched on. So that is important. Again, practice. Communication is practice, it's not a scientific formula. There is no science in learning English. There is no science. So if you have to improve in English, you have to practice and practice and practice. And we are working on that how we can improve. And it's a practice art. Root cause of every single problem, a key to every solution. Communication is a root cause of every single problem. So if you have a problem, suppose this lady has come down, they have a problem. So she thought she should come and speak to me. So she came and spoke to me, she communicated to me that this is the blah blah problem, that is why we are unable to do the class. Okay. So I communicated that okay, you go and inform it in the group, so that the senior authorities also come to know. So that is how, if there is a problem, they have come for the solution, and that they have to communicate to me. Am I clear? Yes. Everybody is understanding. Introduction is where, how, what is the purpose, objective, set the context. So when somebody is introducing something, so the process is how you should introduce, what is the purpose of introduction, and what is the context, that means what you want to tell. So everything requires a preparation. First you have to prepare how, then what is the purpose, why are you going to communicate, and you have to set the context, that means what you want to tell, you have to make it an idea. Then only the communication will be perfect. It is important to set the context, explain the objective. If you do not set the context, if you do not know what to say, you will be unable to properly communicate. The person may not understand what you are saying. So then you have to explain the objective, why you are communicating, what is your objective, what do you want out of that communication, what is the end result of communication, you will try to express. Explaining clearly is the second half of the journey, and thinking clearly is the first half. So one has to think very clearly that what I will say, and then I have to explain to the other person. So then the things are fully set up.